Hey, what's going on, guys? Whopper here, coming at you with a brand new Minecraft video. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Terraria and the update, you know, stuff I like, don't like, and show you some nice gameplay that I was doing, uh, away from live streams, I guess, in the background. Watch it, don't watch it, I mean, that's up to you. Anyway, number one thing about the update, master mode. Oh boy, master mode. You know, as you watch my videos, you'll see, I get upset sometimes. Uh, if things get just kind of ridiculously hard, in my opinion. And, oh, wow, master mode. It's like 3 times the difficulty of expert mode, which is what I'm in right now, this world here. And the problem I have with it is that there's no reward. There's literally zero reward. All the bosses drop a pet and a statue. What? A pet and a statue? No, in expert mode, it's much more difficult, but it's worth it because the stuff you can get from it. But 3 times the difficulty of expert mode for a pet and a statue? I mean, just to show off? What? Yeah, I mean, showing off, that's kind of what this game is about, honestly. But still, like, man, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. I haven't really played in master mode. If you saw my live stream, then you would know uh, how many times I died, like in the first 2 days. Dude, expert mode is hard enough. Anyway, the next thing is the Moon Lord's Death Laser. All right. The Moon Lord's Death Laser. Again, if you've seen me fight Moon Lord, I don't like the Moon Lord fight. I think it is just stupid, you know? And the death laser passes through blocks now? Man, what are you supposed to do? Are they literally just trying to kill me? Oh, right. They are. uh, Other than that, there's lots of quality of life changes, which I really like. The auto open doors is a very nice one, although I have a few problems with it. When you see my boss fight video that I'll be releasing soon, I wish you could shoot through doors. If you're standing next to them, I really do. Or like maybe there's some option like you hold shift or something that leaves the door open, right? Or you hold shift and you walk through an open door and it automatically closes it. That would be great. Is that a fairy? When I first saw this, I was actually pretty startled. So I thought it was hostile. And that's why you might have noticed I was trying to swing at it with my pickaxe. But apparently these guys lead you to buried treasure. So that's pretty neat. I kind of like that. Although they're a little rare, honestly. But that's probably for the better. So this one in particular, well, you'll see in a minute. It led me to treasure, but it also led me to something else that's not so desirable. Yeah, so anyway, doors. It's kinda dumb. How you open doors there. Like the NPCs will open a door and then it'll just stay open. Uh, but other than that, it's really nice. And the block swap is really nice too, although I think that it's a little bit too touchy. Like, maybe if you click on a block with another block, rather than damaging the block, it only actually um, like damages it if you keep holding down, you know? Because what happens most of the time when I'm doing block swap is that I'll break blocks accidentally that I'm not meaning to break, and I have to place them back because of the just the way that that works. Also, I really cannot imagine doing block swap with the Shroomite digging claw. It's like one misclick and you've placed 16 blocks in the wrong place. Oh, better yet, imagine falling down some shaft or something and replacing the walls as fast as you fall. That would be amazing. Oh, yeah. And that's what I was talking about earlier. The fairy. GG. Skipping ahead a little bit in the video, I just sold some stuff. I respawned, sold it. Okay, put my coins back in the chest there. Yeah. So anyway, gravity globe. They basically made it just an unlimited gravitation potion, which is really nice in my opinion. Before this update, it um, would have to be on blocks, like you had to be standing on blocks to switch gravity. Whereas with the gravitation potion, you can switch gravity midair. And really, that made the gravity globe just not as good. But man, now, wow, just like an unlimited gravitation potion. So it's pretty great, in my opinion. Although, worthy of a Moonlord expert item? Probably not. Yeah, no, definitely not. But I don't know. Maybe it should be like Golem or something. Honestly, because Golem's crystal, what is it? Shiny crystal. It's kind of stupid. And actually really worthless. I tried to use it for an AFK farm, just to like make me basically invulnerable from the region. Uh, you have a bunch of minions killing stuff, and if you take damage, you'll just start regenerating really quickly. But the problem is that it doesn't work. I think it takes like 60 seconds or something to actually start regenerating. What's even the point? 60 seconds? That's stupid. Um, Also the suspicious looking tentacle that Moonlord drops. That's also kind of stupid because what use do you have for ores after you kill Moonlord? I mean, you're just gonna be killing Moonlord to get the Luminite. Also, why doesn't Moonlord just drop bars and then you can craft the Luminite ore from the bars? So say it takes like 1 bar to craft 4 Luminite ore, right? Why not do that? Because then you don't have to worry about converting the bars, and it's not stupid, you know? Also, why can Luminite ore be mined by copper pickaxes? That doesn't make any sense. I know that you never actually find it in the world, but why? It's kind of dumb. Next on the list is the copper short sword. Why is it even in the game, first of all? And second of all, why why do you need it to craft the zenith? The sword. You know, the big spinny sword that's literally just a range slash magic weapon. Why do you need a copper short sword to craft that? it takes literally every single in-game sword as well as some pretty important non-in-game swords. But why? It doesn't make sense. I know it's probably a joke, but still, I mean, the copper short sword is completely useless. I guess I'm not upset about that or anything. I just think it's kind of dumb. I think the Zenith is awesome though, and I do think that it's good for something that powerful to be so expensive. Um, the copper short sword. Hmm, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, now let's talk about the NPC changes. Okay, I think the NPC, the vendor NPCs I'm talking about, are. I think that dynamic of the game is just awesome. It's the only game really like that, and I love it. I think it's great. I think the NPC changes are amazing. Okay, better prices if they're happy. I love that. I love it. And I also like how all the NPCs they like to be with the person that they quote unquote like. I think that's really hilarious. And the pylons, those are pretty nifty. They are very powerful, and I think that the restrictions on them are pretty reasonable actually. They could even be a little heavier, in my opinion. Now, I don't like anything that's tedious, but I think the pylons are well, well powerful enough to be a little more tedious, like they are. Now, when they add pointless uh, tediousness, I guess that's where I have a problem. But the pylons are very nice. If you don't know how they work, you can only have one pylon of each biome per world, and it can only operate when it's within the biome and there's two NPCs nearby. I think that's really interesting because that limits your options. That makes it so that you can't just have one big hotel with all of your NPCs in it if you want to use the pylons, which I think is great. And they're relatively expensive, 8 gold a piece, which I mean, actually, I think even 10 or 15 gold a piece would be reasonable, though that would make it a little bit more difficult for early game. Alright, so right here we have a slime rain. Now, I'm going to go back up to the surface in a second after I finish exploring this cave that I'm in. Slime rain is my favorite event, personally. Just because all the slimes fall from the sky, and if you see me play Minecraft, I love the slime blocks, and I just like kind of hoarding them. I've been trying to get away from that, but I always just kind of hoard slime blocks. I don't do anything with them, but I don't know. Also, I'm building a slime palace here, so you might kind of see pieces of it built in future videos, and some of it's built and then it just gets unbuilt. That's because these weren't necessarily posted in order. Joke's on you for thinking that they were. Anyway, I love how if you kill enough slimes, the king slime spawns. I think that's so great. King Slime's definitely my favorite boss just because he's a slime. And I love slimes, if you didn't know, because I just told you. Anyway, the King Slime's drops are really, really great too. Although, it's supposed to be a 50% chance to get the Slimy Saddle, but I killed like 5 King Slimes, and I didn't get any Slimy Saddles. So, I don't know. It's 25% chance in normal mode, but I'm in expert mode right now. Yeah, I don't know. I seem to have really, really bad luck with boss and mob drops in this game. But like 50% chance, seriously. uh I was farming Golem in a different world, and I killed Golem somewhere around 70 to 80 times, and didn't get a single Golem eye. All I needed was two, and I killed him like 80 times, and I didn't get a single one. And then I finally got one, and then I needed two though, so I had to kill him like 20 more times to get another one. I got every single other drop like 5 times. Not a single Golem eye, but yeah. So many pick saws. Anyway, Slime Rain. I like slimes. And gel too. I just love gel. And the solidifier. I like the slime blocks. Just like in Minecraft. And all the slime furniture, it's great. But I I hoard all the gel in Terraria just like I hoard all the slime in Minecraft. I don't know why. I've never even used the flamethrower before. Also, why doesn't slime automatically go into your ammo slots if there's room? Because you can put it in there to save space. Why doesn't it just automatically go in there? I mean, it should automatically stack outside of the ammo slots if you have a stack outside of the ammo slots. But if you don't have any, I think that it should automatically go into the ammo slots, but that's just me. Same with Fallen Stars. I always do that to conserve inventory space early on, especially before I really get chests for all that stuff. Also, the new desert stuff is pretty cool. I mean, you probably see I've been using the Storm Spear and the Storm Zapper, I think it's called. Those are pretty nifty early game weapons, so the only problem with them is that generally you're not gonna go to the desert like super early on. Like, I didn't until I already had some decent gear. I mean, the Storm Spear is just slightly better than what I had already, which I think was I forget what it is. Anyway, also it's kind of not that great. Now I found a Star Fury, which you'll see at some point. Uh, but yeah, the new celebration. Oh man, I actually got a chance to use it earlier, yesterday. Not in a video. I'll do a video on just how OP it is. Dude, I killed Moonlord in like less than 10 seconds with that thing. With rocket ones. Vortex armor, rocket ones. It's just insane how powerful that thing is. The Celebration Mark 1 is trash. Complete trash. Utterly useless. Uh, like less than even 500 damage or something. The Celebration Mark 2 can kill Moonlord in less than 10 seconds. I didn't even take any damage. Now, Logan was there. Logan was there helping me, but he wasn't actually doing much damage to Moonlord. That's why I can say legally that I killed him in under 10 seconds, and I'll have to make a video on that again. But man, um, the first time that I killed Moonlord, all I wanted was a last prism. And again, there's like a 1 in 7 chance, right? I killed Moonlord so many times before I got the last prism. And then of course, once I got one, that's all I got. It's so stupid. I think the drops should be guaranteed, like the first couple times you kill the bosses, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, this is where I fight King Slime, and I'm gonna save that for a different video. I'll be putting that up tomorrow, so stay tuned. See ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.